Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Sorry for that small little delay, everybody. We're back on Twitch with Sonic Generations, Session 4. Last time we left off at Classic Rooftop Run, and now we're getting ready to play Modern Rooftop Run. We've got 4 of the 7 Chaos Emeralds. We're over halfway through the game. I found out in the time between streams where I need to what I need to do to get the 7th emerald. So that'll be good. All it is basically I need to finish both acts of Planet Wisp. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the announcement that I'm live on Twitter and Snapchat, and we'll be good to go. Okay, starting for real now. Okay, so I'm making sure not to be too loud this time. I mean, obviously because I'm streaming in my dorm, but also I got really... In World 2-1 of the Yoshi's Island stream, I got really, really loud because I had a couple of a couple of really stupid Crusher deaths. And it was not pretty, let me tell you that much. But, yeah. Hopefully this is gonna be more mellow than that was. I mean, it was still a mellow stream, all things considered, but... That one moment, I had to, like, put a volume warning in the description when I exported it to YouTube. Alright, so Rooftop Run. I liked the classic level just fine, but we'll see how the modern level fares. Which, the original in Sonic Unleashed was a pretty fine level as well. It's good to have, you know, good homing attack controls. Oh, I am not passing that one up. One up. I've still got only 1 life left because of failures on, like, I think it was Classic City Escape that I didn't do too hot on. But yeah, if you guys follow my Twitter at Maxwell, that's 2 X's by the way, _ 1998. I try to put my stream schedule up there every week. It varies from week to week, obviously, depending on what I have going on. And there's a reason I'm streaming Sonic Generations on a Wednesday instead of a Thursday. It's because homework has been lighter lately, and I wanted to try for 3 streams this week. So, Thursday's slot will go to the story mode of BlazBlue, not Cosmic Battle, Continuum Shift, which I streamed one time back in August with Matt and Austin. which Matt may or may not be here for this week's stream. I'm still yet to find that out. Also, I don't have like a set time in mind for these streams to end, at least when they're being done at night anyway, because I don't have a class later to go to or anything. Thank God. I had one night class my very first semester of college, never again. If I can help it anyway. What are these things? Oh, you have to push the jump button and also the direction that you want to move with the analog stick. That's what it is. Oh! Anyway, what was I on? Oh yeah, so, I don't know for sure if Matt's going to be in that stream or not, but if he is, it's going to be fun because we can riff on the story mode of BlazBlue together and actually make some damn progress this time, and hopefully he won't mislead me with gag endings and whatnot. That was something else, let me tell you. Oops. My rings, they're gone! Just didn't have enough time to grab them again. Hell yeah. Alright. Mr. Red Ring. Not losing sleep over it though. Oops! Whoa. It's a good level. I don't think it dragged on for too long. Obviously I missed out on the S rank, but, you know, that's... Or even the A rank, but... It's whatever. That level certainly had a lot more going on than the Unleashed one.
Sonic. You know, I got a hunch someone or something is controlling that monster.
You're not that far off from the truth, Vector. Spoiler alert. If in case you need a further hint, it's someone we've already seen before. It's two people, actually. Sorry, the stream feed sort of disappeared. It disappeared on my phone. I don't think it was the internet stopping my stream because it still says I'm live on OBS. But anyway, we've got some missions to accomplish, and as well as another rival fight. Oh no, wait. We have Planet Wisp first. My bad. I completely forgot. And from what I hear, this is sort of where this is sort of the weak point of the levels overall. So hopefully it's at least still good and not like a significant drop in quality. as Omochow states the obvious. Once again. Alrighty. No, it's like Hilltop Zone all over again. It had a section similar to that. Sonic 2. Oops.
Press the triangle button to use the pink spike power power. It lets you move across the
The only level in the game that lets you use wisps. Makes sense though, because it's Sonic Colors. That's a game I haven't gotten super far in. I think I am as far as the second world, Sweet Mountain or whatever it was. It's the second world. I remember that much. And that's another game I'm gonna get to streaming eventually. Not for a while though, because I don't have my Wii here at the dorm. At my house. Alrighty. It's nifty how you can still spin dash while using that wisp. And as far as I know, the modern level lets you use the wisp powers as well. Or at least this one, maybe. Can't remember from the videos I saw, honestly. There we go. I was gonna say, I'm not stuck down here, am I? I've enjoyed what I've going back to Sonic Colors. I've enjoyed what I've played. From stuff I've seen on Twitter and a couple Facebook groups I'm in, people are kind of turning on that game. I mean, it was really highly acclaimed when it was released because, you know, it's a 3D Sonic boost style game without the Werehog, and that was a major plus for people. And it was consistently fun throughout, at least, according to many people. But now people think it's kind of... I've seen a couple people say it's as bad as Forces, to which I say... I don't know, considering I haven't played Forces, but from what I know of Forces' reputation, that's kind of a stretch. Just in my honest opinion. But hey, my opinion may change when I play Forces, or whenever I finish Colors on stream, like, months and months from now. There we go. Oops! What? I thought that was going to be a pit. I wonder what's the smallest amount of purple wisps you can use and still beat this level. Maybe someone else probably has that answer. I'm getting hit a lot. Holy crap. Just a moment. Okay. No, I meant to I meant to push triangle. Oh no, I gotta go the other way. was bad. It ran out in the middle of it. I hate when that happens. Spike! Oops. Wrong way. Wrong way. No, wrong way again. Jeez. What am I doing? That's more like it. I'm starting to see why people don't like this stage as much. It's kind of gimmicky. Because in the original Sonic Colors, most of the time the wisps weren't really forced on you. Here they kind of are because they want to shoehorn in a mechanic from the game. Also, I swear I'm hitting left when I'm doing that. Nope! Nope. Nope, nope, nope. That was bad. That's what we gotta do. Nope. Ah. That missile comes out so slow. Nope. It ran out. Wait for it. Nope. Ah. It's me being overzealous. Maybe the speed shoes aren't the best idea. Aren't the best idea here. Nope. Wait for it. Nope. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. They don't give you a whole lot of time, honestly, to when the thing comes out. Now we can go. Also, next time I get one of those, I'm gonna try pushing triangle again to see if there's like an option to cancel it out early. Yeah. Planet Wisp, not my favorite classic level, honestly. Can't really hear the music too well, so not much to really say yet there. 10.5 minutes? I wasn't even paying attention to the timer, holy crap. I'm surprised that was even a B rank, honestly. So next rank is like 2 minutes below that. So 8 minutes. Still a really long classic Sonic level, honestly. Hopefully the modern level fares better. And I know it's mostly going to be 2D because Colors barely had any 3D sections to speak of anyway. So I wouldn't expect them to... I wouldn't expect any less. Alright, Planet Wisp back 2. And again, I apologize for the late start, folks. I said it would be 8, but, you know, didn't really properly get started till like 8:05 or 8:06. It was more than having to... I mean, it wasn't even setting stuff up, honestly. I mean, yeah, I obviously had to put in the announcements, I should say, on Twitch and Snapchat, or Twitter and Snapchat, like I said, that the stream was starting. But that was delayed because of, you know, just other stuff. I was texting someone. And they had texted me like a couple minutes before the stream started, so, you know, I wanted to get back to them, you know? You don't want to leave your friends hanging. Oops. Same reason I took that call in the last Yoshi's Island stream. Oops, I keep forgetting. I'm pushing the wrong... I feel like I'm pushing the wrong shoulder buttons when trying to switch rails. Or maybe just the wrong buttons totally in general. This is a lot more vibrant than the classic level was. That's for sure. Oops. The classic level was mostly just, you know, the machinery part of Planet Wisp. This showcases more of the greenery and mountain areas. And we're on our last life again. What are the odds? Nope. I game overed in Sonic Generations. What is wrong with me? Maybe it's still that personal stuff from my that was in my head earlier. I don't know. Well, once more with feeling. Yeah, like I said before, I don't really have an end time for tonight's stream. It's just whenever I feel like we've gotten a significant amount done. In fact, with how far we've gotten in the past few streams, and with how far we are in the game currently, I'd say tonight is probably going to be the final stream, the last main stream for Sonic Generations. I mean, I'll come back to the game later and do more of the missions, probably, and other content. Yeah, it's just pushing left or right to switch rails. That's right. But as for the main story of Sonic Generations, this is it. After Classic Planet, or after Modern Planet Wisp is done, we've got 3 more missions to do, 1 more rival fight, and 2 boss fights. We've got the Egg Dragoon, and then the Time Eater, which I hear is absolutely horrible. Like, even worse than Dark Gaia. Or on par with Dark Gaia, even, for, like, worst 3D Sonic bosses. Worst 3D Sonic Final bosses. And so far I'm being proven wrong. Like, this isn't mostly 2D. I mean, we got a 2D section right here, obviously. But it got more 3D than I thought there was going to be. Oh. So here we have the Rocket Wisp. I'm doing this wrong. I'm supposed to release it. But yeah, like I said, this will probably be the... Oh, I tried like dashing through that, but you can't do that, it seems. That was too short of a ring path. Yeah, this will be the last main Sonic Generations stream. We'll probably be done at like 10 or 10:30 maybe. Hopefully, given that the Time Eater doesn't take us too long. Oops. I'm getting that ring. So next week, I'll have a different game ready to stream. And in all honesty, I don't think this one... I mean, obviously I've got a lot of PS3 games to stream, but I think I'd want to, considering BlazBlue Continuum Shift, at least the version I have, is also on the PS3. I'd like to keep my different games to be on, you know, different systems if I can, you know, to spruce things up. Because I've got this on the PS3, Yoshi's Island on the Super Nintendo, and obviously BlazBlue Continuum Shift on PS3. So if I were to choose, this would probably be something, at least from the consoles that I have, it'd be either PS2, Dreamcast, or Switch. Or NES, I guess, because, you know, the Retro Duo plays both NES and Super Nintendo. But the only NES game I have right now is Mario 3. And not only does that game not save, it's not a game that I wanted to get to, like, super fast, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good game, but there's other stuff in terms of Mario that I'd want to play first. And when I leave home for winter break for the month of, for some of the months of December and January, I do also want to try and switch out the consoles I have here at the dorm with some at the house. So instead of the PS2, or maybe even instead of the Switch, honestly, because I still only have Odyssey for that. But I'd swap out probably either the PS2 or the Dreamcast for maybe the GameCube or Xbox even. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud here. Maybe even the Genesis, because I've got a decent-sized library for that. Like, counting all the games on the 6-pack that I have, it's like a compilation of games. It's got like Sonic 1, Golden Axe, I think one of the Streets of Rage games, Columns, and a couple of others. Revenge of Shinobi, I think, is one. But yeah, I'd swap it out for a new console, especially because I've bought games for the original Xbox like since the semester started that I can't play because I don't have the Xbox with me. Namely Halo 1 and 2, and also Reckless the Yakuza missions, which my dad and I rented the GameCube version when I was little. And not only is it a game I haven't played in several years time, but sorry. Apparently the Xbox version, I looked up the game, and the Xbox version is regarded as the best. So we're in for a treat in that regard. I missed the homing attack by like that many inches. Throw your boomerang. We've been here almost 7 minutes, wow. And I know some of it's due to my failure and like wanting to like, you know, discuss future streaming plans. But still, levels in this game haven't been this long. Missed. It's kind of maze-like too, if I'm being honest. I'm trying to brainstorm which game I should add to the schedule after Sonic Generations is done tonight. Because in terms of PS2 stuff, I have like 7 games, not counting like extra stuff on compilations, at least with me here, because that's all my CD wallet can hold. Because it's mostly just PS3 stuff and a couple of PS1 games even. Speaking of which, I only have a couple of physical PS1 games, but even the digital ones I have that are on PS3, I think would still be good choices to stream because they're not specifically PS3 games. Like, I'd be happy streaming, let's just say Mega Man X4 or the Crash Bandicoot trilogy. Like, not the Insane trilogy because I don't have a PS4 and I don't have the Switch or Steam versions. But the actual original versions on off the PlayStation Network in Crash 1's case, because physical discs for that, I don't know. I saw one at Retropalooza recently. I think I talked about it in another stream. It's a convention I went to. And what is this? Am I about to have Crush Death? I just had a Crush Death, I think. I don't know what else could have happened. What is going on? Am I stuck? Are you kidding me? I don't believe my eyes right now. I didn't even know this could happen. What the hell? I've got to start over this friggin' stage. After 10 minutes of that, I've got to start over. Yeah, fuck this stage, honestly. I see why people don't like it. Planet Wisp kind of sucks. Now, I haven't gotten to the original Sonic Colors level yet, obviously, but it's gotta be much better than this. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the controls in this, and I love that, you know, I love how it looks, and how it still fits in sort of with the Generations aesthetic, but compared to what we've played before, This ain't it, Chief. Honestly. This level gets a C- in my book. I pushed triangle there and I didn't like dash. What do you... Oh, frig. But yeah, like I was saying before, Crash Bandicoot, the original, at least the disc, the physical copies, I've seen go for like $40. Meanwhile, on the PlayStation Network, it's $6. Like, I'm not one to go for like, I'm not one to immediately go for digital releases over physical, but in this case, also with stuff like Xenogears, which Matt has tried getting Austin and I to play, that's $10 versus like 45. I've seen it for physical copies. In this case, I don't mind, especially considering that the original Crash Bandicoot. Now I'm remembering talking about this on another stream. I can't remember which one though. I just know I've brought it up before. Because Crash Bandicoot, the original, didn't have analog control. And Crash 2, the version on the PlayStation Store doesn't have analog control, but if you play it through the disc on PS3, it does. Precisely why I bought the disc instead of the digital version. And then Crash 3, no matter what version you buy, has analog control. So that's just a heads up. I'll be playing 1 and 3 through the digital versions. I haven't actually bought the digital version for the first one yet. And 2 will be through the physical disc, and yeah, that's all that. And then maybe if I end up bringing the Xbox to college next semester, I'll continue with Wrath of Cortex on the Xbox. And I don't know. Obviously, we're playing Twinsanity on the channel already. I'm in the process of editing that currently. Whoops. That wasn't fun. It took a long while for that checkpoint to load. Even though I was right here. I don't know. But yeah, the Crash fun won't end after Wrath of Cortex. Like, obviously I'm going to stream other games in the series, but in terms of what I own, that's it for right now. I mean, that's all that's really in the cards. As for other stuff I could stream, I've got the digital version of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I've got Mega Man X4, Shovel Knight, which I've been wanting to play for a long while. That may actually be what I go with. Yeah, I'm gonna make that official now, actually. Especially considering it's the PS3 version and you still get to fight Kratos. So that'll be awesome. So yeah. Next week, probably starting Wednesday nights, I'm gonna make it official on Twitter too. After the end of this stream. Shovel Knight will take Sonic Generations' spot, since we're finishing it tonight. I see Yoshi's Island, as for how many more streams that's gonna have. I'm hoping that on Friday night, because that's when we're streaming. That's when I'm streaming Yoshi's Island this week, instead of in the afternoon. I'm hoping that I can at least get through the remainder of World 2. Oops. Why did I do that? I meant to get Rocket and then fly upward. There we go. As for how many more sessions Yoshi's Island will be, assuming we can get at least 4 levels done per session. I have to calculate this out really quick. Let's see. 1 session this week. That'll be 8 more weeks? Or no, 16 more weeks. I may make Yoshi's Island more than 1 stream per week, if that's the case. Because I don't want to spend too much time on games. You know, I mean, I've got a huge backlog as it is, and I've only got so much time in the week to dedicate to different games. In addition to homework, editing videos for the channel, socializing, all that good stuff. Okay. We're close to back where we were. Hopefully that glitch doesn't show up again. Maybe it wasn't even a glitch, honestly. I mean, so far we've done better in time since before. Oops. No. I need Rocket. Rocket, where are you? Oh, shit. See, I tried pushing that up earlier, and it didn't work. I don't like how perfectionist it has you be. I don't even know if that shit respawns. If it doesn't, I'm fucked. Because it's not high enough. I can't jump back up there without using Rocket after I push it. So, what gives? And I can only head straight up. If I get stuck down here, I'm screwed. I don't get what's up with this. And you can't get back up there because you can't stomp. You can't raise your altitude. So what am I supposed to do? Gotta get to that block somehow. But as soon as you fall down here, you can't get back up. There's no Rocket Wisp right there to even speak of. Did I just screw myself? I don't like this stage. Not one bit. Maybe I should just let it crush me, honestly. And hope it doesn't glitch me to a place of no return. There we go. And for some reason that didn't work the first time. These platforms were supposed to show up before, but they didn't. Why? There we go, finally. I don't even expect this to be a B rank. Give me that C. C for crap. Crappy level. Just barely a B. B for barely made it. That's a Sonic Adventure 2 reference for you. I'm sorry I got all quiet when I was playing that. It's just I was so frustrated. I mean, I'm glad that that I'm gonna be streaming Shovel Knight, my bad, next week. And then I'm finally done with this godforsaken level. Someone who were more tired at this point would say to fuck with that and just end the stream there because they weren't feeling it. But I'm gonna persevere. We have gone 51 minutes and we've only finished 3 levels. That's a new friggin' record. Also, I know there's a cutscene, there's a version of that cutscene where Sonic can grab the emerald, and because it's his 7th, he turns into Super Sonic. Obviously, that wasn't the case for us though, because we only have 5 emeralds.
I was scared because somebody took me, but now I'm free. I'm a free.
And we did all that to save Charmy the fucking bee.
Whee!
We went through that horrible level. Yeah. You and me both, Sonic. You and me both. Let's keep the party rolling. Yeah, the party's gonna be rolling now that we're out of that level. I mean, we have to play it one more time, obviously, for a mission. In fact, let's get that out of the way. Let's do the Planet Wisp mission first. Just go in reverse order in general. As soon as we can get up there. Oh no way, we're doing Planet Wisp first. Face off against Sonic's double and beat him in a race to the goal. I'm glad I'm not limiting the stream to an hour now because of all those friggin' Planet Wisp shenanigans. We started off on a good note with Rooftop Run. Classic Planet Wisp was kinda and Modern just...
You're doubling. Use your double.
Modern, I did not enjoy at all.
You've got to use
He seems
before the doppelganger.
so much faster. Granted, this is supposed to be one of the last missions in the game you're supposed to play. But still, wonder how many other levels have a mission like this. Now we're ahead. It's always good news. Oops, nope. These classic Sonic's icon for the double, that's pretty neat. So they didn't even change the level design much at all. This looks like note for note, like the actual level. Nope. And nope, that's note for note what happened before too. I got hit by the friggin' pickaxe boomerang. We're neck and neck. Ah. Alrighty. Nope, missed the platform by that much. Missed it by that much again! What is... They give you just enough room. And why didn't I think of doing that before? The doppelganger showed me a new way of getting to that section. I didn't even think to wall jump. I'm sorry, what? What was the meaning of all that? You're supposed to go down, I guess. Bug. Rig. He's still ahead of me. The doppelganger's pretty efficient. Nope. Ugh. Planet Wisp may be a kind of crappy level. Scratch that. It's a very crappy level in my eyes, but the rest of the game is still pretty fun. I'm not gonna let... this level doesn't lower the game's reputation that much in my eyes. It's just the little stinker level. I mean, even some of our favorite games of all time have that stuff. People point to the Water Temple in Ocarina of Time. I point to Planet Wisp in Sonic Generations. Not to say that this is like a favorite of all time or anything, but this is... It's a sour spot in an otherwise really good game. And you can control your movement a little bit with the Rocket Wisp. I didn't notice that too much before. But now that I'm a little more calm, I can see it more for myself. And again, I tried landing on the platform but to no avail. So close, yet so far. The friggin' rocket section, ugh. This better not be the death of me. Again, I don't know why these platforms didn't pop out earlier. There has to be a reason for that. Because otherwise, I was just fucked. Was it a switch I forgot to press? It's gotta be something like that. I don't see them making level design like that otherwise, where you're just trapped. With no way out. Literally no way out. Rank D, I don't care. I don't have to touch Planet Wisp ever again unless I feel like S-ranking it or something. I don't have to touch it again for the purposes of the stream, except for the other missions anyway. It's whatever. I get to move on to bigger and better things. We're still in the Planet Wisp section. Which I need that boss key really quick. There we go. Now let's do this mission we were curious about before. Barrel ring bonus. Smash open barrels to get the rings inside and grab a step number before time's up. I've got a few bots as viewers, which, you know, I see them count as actual viewers, and I think I have viewers, but then it just turns out to be bots, so it's whatever. I mean, I hope to get actual viewers more often. Like, I think it was either the last session? Yeah, I think it was the last session where I actually got a viewer for most of the Shadow fight, and I think some of what I did after that, like the Perfect Chaos fight. That was pretty cool. Having someone actually watching me. I need about 44 more rings. There we go, this is more like it. Ah, shit. That's not more like it. That is so much less like it. And we're starting over because the goal ring's right there.
Rings are hidden inside the big barrels. Break them and collect the rings inside. You can also break the barrels by knocking egg fighters into them using boots.
Wait, why did I just pass those barrels? They just looked weird compared to the others, I guess. They're on their side. I just missed out on my S rank. Again, something to try again for later. So this has easily been my longest stream in a while. Because normally I kept these things to an hour or so lengthwise. And again, it's mostly because it's at night, and you know, I wanted to have more time to get these done, or more less of a restriction on when I should end them, you know. Getting this boss key. That vector mission right there, quite infamous. We can probably try that at a later date, but right now I'm not going to bother with it because I know how hard it is. It's essentially homing attacking music notes back to vector before they can reach certain little portals, and it gets really, really hard. So we're not bothering with that right now. Now what challenge is this? Put your brain to the test, but nah. Doppelganger race. Well, versus that, I'd prefer something new, but there's also the Blaze mission. Yeah, call Blaze to get through the flames and get to the goal in time. I say we go for this one. And after this, we'll fight Silver, the Egg Dragoon, and the Time Eater, and then we'll be done with the Sonic Generations streams. Well, for now, anyways, like I said.
I'll put out that ball of fire. Call me with the triangle button. This is the ball of flame.
Oops.
Press the triangle button to call on Blaze for help.
This music doesn't fit Crisis City at all. Oops. And I am familiar with how the Silver fight works because I rewatched a charity stream that Some Call Me Johnny did for Fun the Charity Room a couple years ago. And I remember watching him play through the Silver boss while Jason Griffith was being interviewed. It was a pretty cool stream, not gonna lie. Jason Griffith is a pretty cool guy, and he's still got his Sonic and Shadow voices down pat. Because he did multiple quotes as them through the stream, because people in the chat were requesting it. Oops. Perfect. We're missing out on our S rank again, but again, not like it matters too much in the grand scheme right now. Nope! Checkpoint was right there at least, so we're good. If only it were this easy for her to do this in Sonic 06. If she could just eliminate all the fire in one fell swoop. Iblis wouldn't know what hit him. Oh shit. Which I'm not even gonna get into the shit that game was like erased from the canon, but now it's back in the canon because of Generations, sort of. It's a mess. Alright, That's our final boss key. But we've also got a Chaos Emerald to collect. A couple Chaos Emeralds. They don't make a single reference to the Sonic Rival series in this, from what I remember. Which, if we take into account that Sonic 06 was erased from the timeline, Silver was in both the Rivals games, and that and they act as if, like, you know, they've met for the first time there. Which I assume that's what Sonic remembers Silver from, instead of a lot of Soliana, which I'm sure is pretty blurry in his head
When you see an opening, unleash your attack.
compared to other memories.
When Silver picks up a car, it's time to make your move. Use homing attacks to close in on him.
There we go. In my opinion, this is more straightforward than the Shadow fight was.
Before they fall. Keep an eye on
Give
them and
up.
get out of the way. Run across the cars to get to Silver as fast as you can.
It should go without saying, but this is leagues better than how the 06 fight was organized. Constructed. That was the word I was looking for. Kind of blew my load on the whole the boosting thing there. I missed all my. I used most of my boosting energy. That's just that is to say. That's a new attack.
How's this?
It's not over quite yet. That's right.
Meteor smash!
There we go. And I'll teach you to doubt me. Calling me a fake. And because I knew what to expect, I served Silver, yeah. Silver got served. That's what the S rank stands for. In that case, it should be rank SGS, but I'm not going to nitpick that. Not to hammer in the point, I'm just glad, so glad that we're not in Planet Wisp anymore. All right. Let's fight that Egg Dragoon. And spoiler alert, if you're looking for a change of pace, it ain't getting old anytime soon. We're an hour and 13 minutes about into the stream. I was just checking the link there on OBS. So the original fight in Sonic Unleashed, if you watched my birthday stream that I did a while back in July, you're probably well aware of this. Also, if you played Sonic Unleashed in general, that fight you played as the Werehog, and now we're Sonic's normal self.
Attacking with its body and tail. Use boost to close in and attack its core.
Time for a change of pace, yeah. See what I mean? Eggman's always just gotta have that one repetitive line in his boss battles. Oops.
Here goes. Time for a change of pace.
Wall jump to get out of the way.
No! Ugh! There we go.
Not bad. Here goes. Time for a change.
You got this
of
down
pace.
pat. Yeah. Nope. Is the whole rest of the fight just in 2D? Oh no. Never mind.
Now you just need to
Break its body.
You're almost there.
I can't dodge him for shit, apparently. Some rings will be very nice. There we go. I've been saying that a lot. There we go.
Here goes.
There we go. More rings.
Not bad. Time for a change of pace.
Regular skydiving won't work. Use the square button to go faster and catch up.
Perfect. One more should do the trick.
Take that.
Ugh. Oops.
Prepare to be skewered. Separation attack.
Nope. Gotta make it to another ramp.
Prepare to be skewered. Here goes. Time for a change of pace.
Okay. Take two.
Take that.
That did it. I was like, did we go straight to the cutscene instead of and skip past like the result screen? Apparently not. Boom Boom Dragoon, S rank, despite me getting hit a lot. Guess that was a good showing.
Sonic!
I can't believe this. I was supposed to beat you this time.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't get that memo. I beat you every time. No, seriously. We beat this guy every time. It's like it's our job or something.
What's Eggman even doing here? I thought you said he'd been kidnapped by that big weird thing that sent us all to this place.
Well, he was, but he also wasn't. Scratch that, he was.
See? He was kidnapped. This is getting stranger all the time.
Or like he's being kidnapped. Like, he'll always be kidnapped, like past, present, and future. And that's not actually far off from the true ending. Or, I guess, the post-credits scene, I guess. Oh, boy. You can now access and explore the next area with something some people call the worst final boss in Sonic history. I can hardly wait. I'm a treasure hunter and I can hardly wait. At least we have the final emerald. The gears are broken. If you insert a Chaos Emerald into each gear, its power may be able to repair it. So this is where you're clued in to go back to past areas if you're missing an emerald or two. Ah, crap. I gotta wait for it like a like a friggin' merry-go-round. Oops. There's no music here. Kind of foreboding. Alright, final boss ahoy. There it is, the Time Eater.
Okay, whatever you are. If you want to avoid an embarrassing beatdown, you better give up now.
You're not in a position to demand anything, you nasty little pincushion.
Eggman! But how?
He had a little help.
Dr. Robotnik!
Nobody calls me that anymore. If you would be so kind as to explain, gentleman genius
Plot twist
Dr.
of the
Eggman from
century.
future. It will be my pleasure, most excellent and efficacious Dr. Eggman of the past. After my most recent setback, I stumbled upon the primordial form of this unique creation, which I discovered had amazing abilities even I have never been able to master. It could erase time and space. I then had the brilliant idea to use my discovery to undo my previous defeats. In order to perfect it, I needed the help of somebody as smart as I am. The only person that smart is me. Oh, you are too kind,
What an
my dear
egotist.
future self, and I was happy to help. I captured your friends, flinging them through time to bait my traps.
But the more your monster tears through time, the more damage you do to the world.
The world? I'm going to own the world when I'm finished with Sonic! Wow.
Mike Pollock's
Will I
got a
really get that
fantastic laugh.
crazy? We'll see who's crazy after I destroy both Sonics. Forever. You mean after we destroy them? Less arguing, more destroying.
Destroy me?
And there's
You
no
with one
difference
mustache.
between how they're
I beat you
portrayed.
all the time by myself, and now there's two of me.
I've heard Mike
And I
Pollock
have
say that
twice
like
as
he
much
wasn't
fun
directed any
defeating
differently
you.
for classic Eggman.
Keep moving.
Move all you want. I'm still going to stump you into a blue jelly. That was just to soften you up. Now it's time to meet your doom.
Do it, Sonic!
Come on, Sonic! Smack him!
Not you!
You've got this, Sonic.
You can win, Sonic.
Who are they?
That line's a
Hey, you're
meme,
insignificant.
and it
You've
deserves
got
to
the
be.
power, Sonic.
Focus your
Got
spirit.
this,
We're
Sonic.
with you guys! I believe in you, Sonic! Don't give in, Sonic!
I know you can do this, Sonic.
You can win, Sonic! You always do!
Except for the final battle between him and Shadow towards the end of Adventure 2, arguably.
Scramble some Eggman. Super Sonic
You could argue that Shadow won that fight, but that's neither here nor there. Alrighty. Let's hope we're not here for fucking ever. 'Cause I've heard many bad things about this fight. And that the 3DS version is a little bit better, but not by much. I don't know, I haven't read about or watched the 3DS version in a long time.
Sonic, can you hear me? I worked with me to modify these transceivers. Even though we're in different dimensions, you should still be able to hear us.
He's something the matter.
We'll win this one together.
Your friends don't shut up, too. That's the thing.
Now we're
Charge into the core.
Like that shot,
Oh, this is neat. Got a little 2D section to go with classic Sonic. And hold on, I've got to do some with my phone because, you know, it's at 5% charge because I've had the stream open on it to keep an eye on the chat.
Go after it.
It's attacking.
Look out, Sonic.
It's a warping heart attack.
Is something the matter?
Yes, something is the matter. I just passed by those rings like they were.
Switch with the triangle button.
Yeah.
Is something the matter?
Shot. Careful, Sonic.
Switch and go after it.
Now it's in this path.
That looks like a homing shot. Be careful, Sonic.
I know that's a meme too. That looks like a homing shot. I could use rings.
A homing shot. Watch it, Sonic.
Oh, please give me rings. I'm gonna die. Because it's so easy to pass by them. I mean, look at that. I mean,
To modify these transceivers, even though we're in different dimensions,
and this is my last life too, but not like it matters since it's a boss fight.
Something the matter?
defeat the enemy together.
How about
It looks like a homing shot.
Watch it,
It
Sonic.
looks like a homing shot.
Switch and go after it. It's attacking.
Look out.
It's a whooping arm attack.
finish it?
There are rings. Get me to the friggin' rings. I just passed over them. This control is kind of weird. Not gonna lie.
Switch with the triangle button.
I am literally pushing triangle. Oh my god.
It'll take more than that. To defeat
That
us.
shot will track you.
Be careful, Sonic.
I'm getting more rings at least.
Now we'll finish it.
That looks like a homing shot. Be careful, Sonic.
Alright.
It'll take more than that.
Getting close. Oh, but he's warping. Isn't he? My friend Abby Cast is now online. Wonder what she's doing.
Like that shot chases you.
Careful, Sonic.
Come on, almost there. It's got the homing attack reticle, but you can't homing attack.
Sonic.
What the hell? Ugh.
Sonic, can you hear me? I worked with me to modify these transceivers. Even though we're in different dimensions,
Take more than
you'll
that.
still be able to hear us.
To defeat us.
We'll beat this one together.
Now
It
we'll
seems running into the objects helps to slow it down a bit.
finish it.
It looks like a homing shot.
Please be careful, Mr. Sonic.
Okay, that damaged it.
Relax yet.
Need something the
That
matter?
shot will track you.
Be careful, Sonic.
Looks like a homing
That
shot.
beeping is very annoying, by the way.
Is something the
Like
matter?
that shot chases you. Careful, Sonic.
Look out, Sonic.
It's a warping arm attack.
Is something the matter?
No, I warped at the... I switched at the wrong time.
Should go after it.
It'll take more
And this is
than
a very awkward camera, too.
that. To defeat
That
us.
looks like a homing shot.
Careful, Sonic.
This.
Give me rings.
It'll take more than that. To defeat us.
Okay. Good. Very good. How about this? That was a very awkward pause. Let's try attacking him as Classic Sonic and not pass by rings like that.
Looks like time energy is building up.
Time's going to slow down. The time flow will go back to normal.
Laser, watch out!
Oh, frig. Kinda dodged, kinda dodged that. I mean, it didn't take one of my rings.
Careful, Sonic! Time is going to slow down.
The time flow will be restored.
There's no way to stop that, at least from what I've seen.
Arm attack!
Is something the matter?
It'll squeeze you if you don't get out of the way.
Ugh. It's been 3 minutes.
Now we'll
It's not horrible. I mean, it's easier than the Dark Gaia fight was so far.
Sonic, press the L1 and R1 buttons at the same time to combine your powers.
we'll end it. Burn to ashes.
Sonic, press the L1 and R1 buttons at the same time to combine your powers.
I know that, SBO. Hector literally just said that. And I think that did it. I thought it was going to be like over 5 minutes, which technically it was with those multiple attempts. But I'd say, I mean, oh, I thought that it was going to turn into an S rank, but still, it could have gone a lot worse, I guess. I know how it works on the incredibly off chance that I decide to replay it. The fight, anyway. Obviously, I'm going to be returning to these levels later on.
I'll admit, you weren't half bad, Sonic.
Half bad? Are you kidding? He was all great. He collects how many? Wow. Where does somebody put all those gold rings?
Hammer Space Tales.
I don't know. I keep forgetting to ask.
Hammer Space.
It was great teaming up with you. Hope you learned a few tricks that'll help you out in the future. I mean, the past. You know what I mean.
Yeah, you're going to need it.
Dude, sweet! And you're only gonna get better!
So we've unlocked the homing attack for Classic Sonic, I believe. In fact, I think we'll head back to the skill shop after the credits, probably, because we haven't been there in since the first session, I
Hey,
believe.
Sonic! Enjoy your future! It's gonna be great!
Awesome. Not a terribly great story, but they tried, I guess. It's just, like I said before, there's a whole lot of missed potential there. So, and there's the last name Miyamoto in the credits. Conspiracy. But anyway, Sonic Generations. A much more I'd say a much more consistent ride than Sonic Unleashed was in terms of quality. I say that as somebody who doesn't think the Werehog stages are all that bad, and I still really appreciate the aesthetics that game has to offer, and the effort put into its story and music. That being said, I do really like what Generations brought to the table. Proper homing attack control for one. More varied, explorative level design. Still a good soundtrack, even if it is mostly remixes. It's a good love letter to the series. Save for Planet Wisp, and I guess Seaside Hill, my first time playing through it. Classic Seaside Hill. I didn't really find much of these levels really frustrating me. They were pretty fun to play through. And they had, at least from what little I've played of Colors, they were fine to control from that game. And despite the overabundance of nostalgia, it's kind of like Mania, where, you know, there's a lot of past content, but I think it's a very solid, fun adventure that people need to try. I might be quicker to recommend this to people than over, like, Sonic Adventure 1 or 2. As fondly as I remember those games. This one, Generations, and probably Colors. I mean, Colors has been a fun ride so far, too. Generations and Colors, if you haven't played a 3D Sonic game, I would recommend those as good starting points. And maybe Sonic Adventure if you're... Sonic Adventure and Adventure 2. But more so Adventure 1, I was going to say, if you don't mind, like, the campiness and kind of glitchiness of it. It's... Both those games haven't aged well in some ways. Adventure 1 more so in my opinion, but in stuff like City Escape shown here, I think that's a really good level. And pretty good 3D Sonic if you're not looking for the boost gameplay. If somebody's new to Sonic, I would recommend them Sonic 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and then if they're still really if they still really like the 2D stuff, then Mania, and also from my personal experience, then play Generations, then try Adventure 1 and 2. As much as I appreciate Unleashed, it's not the easiest game. I mean, obviously it's got the Werehog, which not everybody's gonna like, but even the 3D modern Sonic stages, especially the DLC and the extra acts, are considerably more difficult than what I played in this game. This is a bitchin' remix of Seaside Hill, by the way. Great guitar. Sonic Heroes, that's another game I'm gonna get to, maybe not streaming, but I know for sure that Matt, Austin, and I might LP it. They skipped completely past Shadow the Hedgehog in this little demonstration here. I don't even know if there's a single reference to that game in this. Maybe a music track, but that's about it. I know Sky Troops has a modded level on the PC version. Fan made, obviously, but you know, it's something. And the person who remixed the music did a pretty good job. What was I gonna say? But yeah, Heroes. That's one I'd be more cautious about recommending. Not because it's super terrible, but the physics in that game are something else. I've noticed that more as I get older. It wasn't something I paid much attention to when I was younger because I liked the team mechanic. Omega was pretty cool as a character, even if Team Dark's stages were notoriously some of the longest and most difficult in the game. But I was a kid. I didn't think as much critically about it. And that's not to say like I've gotten harder to please with age. No, not at all. I consider myself pretty easy to entertain, but when I say thinking critically, I mean obviously, you know, recognizing that nothing's perfect and, you know, stuff has flaws. But that doesn't mean you can't still enjoy stuff. I recognize that Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 have flaws, of course. I mean, as I said before, they haven't aged the best, and I know that people aren't gonna like... I know that there are some things that a lot of people may dislike, like the Mad Space level. Crazy Gadget, even for me, was kind of a bitch to play through when I was younger. But nowadays, I can go back to it without too much issue. I just recognize that not everybody's going to feel the same way I do. And when I say that thinking critically about stuff, you know, I'm just looking at it with an older eye and learning to think things through more. That's all I was trying to... That's mainly what I was trying to get at. Happy birthday, Sonic. I think that was actually captured like from a live crowd. It's pretty cool. Hold on, what? Yeah. This is that post-credit scene I was talking about.
Are you sure you saw a door over here? What? You were the one who said you saw a door over here. Well, I know it was one of us. Shut up and keep looking. What time is it? It's the exact same time as when you asked earlier, and it'll be the exact same time when you ask later. There is no time here! Let me just say that this was a brilliant plan that you came up with. Don't get too self-righteous. It'll be your plan pretty soon. I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my life to forgetting it. I heard that. Do we ever win? That depends on your definition of win. Beating Sonic? Oh, well then no. That doesn't give me much hope. Maybe I'll go back and get my teaching degree. That's not a bad idea. I've always enjoyed telling people what to do.
I love it. You got the custom skill Supersonic. So does that mean we can play Supersonic in normal levels? I forgot this game even had that, honestly. So, like I said before, we're gonna go back to the skill shop because I assume we've accrued a ton of rings over these past few sessions, and I only went to the skill shop the first streaming session, I'm pretty sure. So we're just gonna take a look at that really quick, and I guess maybe we can attempt that vector mission for funsies, I guess, and then I'll end the stream. Time break. Is that a very subtle reference, or a not so subtle reference, I should say, to Sonic and the Secret Rings? Because there's an ability called Time Break in that game. Only break isn't spelled like how Omochao spelled it there. Whoop. Okay. How many rings do we have? Skill shop. Or, no, I guess points. I misremembered it as rings. But we have 11,000. It's quite a lot. Life. Blast off. $80 skill points to equip. That just slows down time temporarily. Yeah, so it's time break from Sonic and the Secret Rings. And because you can never have too many versions of Sonic 1. There we go. Infinite continues on the Sega Genesis. Why not? Restart. I guess 10-second rings would be neat too. Customize. Like 50 ring. That's like all the skill points I can even have, so. Blast off. Speed up. Boost gate. Wow, okay. Land on your feet after. Lose less speed moving uphill and in water. And then I guess the final 20 can go to this. Alrighty. Let's confirm that. Let's dedicate one to Supersonic. Oops. I think I forgot to confirm it. Yeah. There we go. And you can switch characters. Hold on, actually. No. No, let's not do that, actually. We could find a Sega Genesis. There we go. Got songs, Splash Hill Zone. Nice. Best score or best time? Yeah, sure, why not? Except you got that border. Looks like they did some smoothing on the sprites too. This looks very clear. And also, to also be clear, Sonic 1, it's a game I have a lot of experience in, but it is also on my streaming list, you know. Because, remember, not every game in my backlog series is one that I haven't touched at all. I mean, Sonic 1 is mainly on there because it's included on that 6-pack that I bought for the Genesis. And most of the games on that little 6-pack are games I haven't played before, but I just figured I'd throw Sonic 1 in there. Because why not, you know? It's iconic. So we'll try this little special stage here, and then we'll get to the Vector mission. Get the Chaos Emerald. This is the trippiest thing ever, by the way. Which they kind of brought back. They kind of brought back the sort of same style for Sonic 3's special stage. Or one of the special stages you can get in that game. It's the slot machine. That's also kind of a rotating maze like that. Like what we just saw. Was that a 60 frame per second pause screen in the PS3 version of Sonic Generations Generations I just saw? I think it was. It's pretty funny it's pretty funny, not gonna lie, that the only thing you can play 60 frames per second in the console versions of Sonic Generations is Sonic 1. But I will be getting, like I said before, I may have said it before, can't remember. I will be getting the Steam version eventually. Not only for the 60 frames per second, but also the mods. Alright. Let's attempt this mission. Pick up the beat. Pass notes back and forth with Vector until the croc misses the beat. Let's see how long we last. And then after this, we'll call it a stream.
Think you can keep up with me?
See if you can keep up with me. All right.
Attacks to reflect the musical notes Vector sends at you.
Okay. So far, so good. Ugh. Oof. Need to stop cutting that one so close. Oh, man. How fast the camera turns, too. Oh, my God. It just passes through these things without a care in the friggin' world. Wow. Let's try it again.
You're going up against Vector. Use homing attacks to reflect the musical notes Vector sends at you.
Nope. Ugh. I don't know how to get that thing even earlier than it, other than just jumping on top of the blocks. That's probably the way. There we go. Oh. The yellow ones are really fast. I forget how many total it is, but it goes on a while. Oh my God. Ugh. No! I think it's the same sequence. No, it isn't. No. No. This is one of the most intense things ever. Oh my God. Okay. That last one was slower than I expected it to be. A rank, not bad. Next rank, we need to be faster, but that was heart-pounding, not gonna lie. Oh man, at least it only took us 2 attempts. That was certainly something. Okay. But yeah, these have been the Sonic Generations streams. Like I said during the credits, it's a great game. Hope you guys find the time to try it out in the future. I do want to continue these nightly streams, you know, so I can fit in more than an hour's worth of live stream content, you know. Good stuff. Oh, wow. What is this? I'm gonna miss one of those, or both. It's whatever. Anyway, this has been Jinzo Fighter. I'll see you guys tomorrow with BlazBlue Continuum Shift, possibly with Matt here. And in next week, Sonic Generations: A Slot will be taken over with Shovel Knight. This is Jinzo Fighter signing off, guys. Have a great night.